Welcome back to our show. We've been enjoying an extensive conversation with my guest, Wanza Sanders. We're going to go ahead at this time. I would like to ask you, during the process, I think you said you had been on the donor list for 2.5 years and they hadn't found a donor for you at that time. How did the process go as far as you ending up finding a donor?
It was a long process. They let you know that it's a lot of people that are on the list ahead of you that need a donor. While they will continue to look for you a donor, they advise you to speak with family members, friends, and loved ones to see if anybody would like to be tested to see if they could be a donor match for me.
Okay. Now let me ask you something. What actually are we looking for when we say a donor match? What actually are they looking for?
They're looking for a very healthy individual.
Okay.
With their kidney being able to be compatible with yours.
Okay.
My blood type is B.
Okay, that's what I was fixing to ask you.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, and I can't remember if A gives to B or B gives to A. I know O can give to either one, but
Okay.
O can only receive from O. I found out what my blood type was, so she says when you talk to people, you could tell them what your blood type is, educate them on the importance of being organ donors as African Americans. We just haven't had a lot of education in that arena. So she gave us pamphlets to talk about. We went to education classes.
Okay.
They told us the good, bad, and the ugly.
Okay. So let's give us a little example of the good, bad, and ugly.
The good is that you get a kidney, you be able to live. And the bad is that you don't find a kidney and you go on dialysis, but you still live.
But you still live.
And the flip side to both coins is that you get a donor and you get a kidney and your body rejects it.
Okay.
Worst case scenario.
Okay. Now, what actually did they tell you? Okay, if you get an organ donor, they go through the process, your body rejects the kidney. Where do we go from there?
Dialysis.
Dialysis. So, can you be put back on the donor list
You
again?
can be put back on the donor list.
But in the meantime, the sustaining life itself, you have to go on dialysis.
Exactly. The process starts all over.
Oh,
Don't
wow.
jump back in line where you was.
Oh, wow.
The process starts all over because it's a cycle. You have to really give somebody else that opportunity to get a kidney just like you got one. And because your body rejects it doesn't mean that you just continue to stay ahead of everyone else.
Okay.
And which is understandable. In the process of looking for a kidney, the donor can't have any health issues. And we're talking as minor as 3, 4, well, I wouldn't say 3, 4, maybe 10, 20 pounds overweight. They don't even want that. They don't want you to have any kind of issues, cancer. You can't have a heart problem. You can't have a diabetes. You can't have something going on with you and want to give a donor part of your problem, so to speak.
All right. So, like you said, if they had went through the process, your body rejected the kidney, then you'd have to start the process all over.
Process would start all over, looking for another match, a donor to match my kidney, and in the meantime, thank God for dialysis.
Okay. Now, in the process of being educated, did they say what was the certain percentage of Afro-Americans as far as this type of procedure?
They did give me some numbers, but because Piedmont was so fluent in giving you more than what you need, I can't remember our percentages. I just remember that the success rate was good, which was important to me.
Okay.
I did some research on my doctor that was doing the procedure, and I did some research on the anesthesiologist. I've always trusted Piedmont Hospital just because of their long standing.
Okay.
But other than that, I don't know what our numbers were, but in our education class, we ranked pretty low as far as just giving up our organ.
Okay. Now, once you have received the news, okay, let's look for a possible match of donors within your family. How did you go about that process?
It was funny and it was interesting because my sister and I, well, we was raised in the house together. She always drinks a lot of sodas, and I used to kid her that all the time. I said, "You drinking all those sodas?" I said, "You're gonna need a kidney, and I'm not gonna give you one."
And you said, well, listen to your sister.
My own sister, I told her that I wasn't gonna give her a kidney. She drinking all those sodas. She better drink water.
Okay.
And that's what I did. I drank water. I drink water like people drink sodas.
Okay.
And so I just thought it was unfair that I had a kidney issue when I hadn't taken so much water. And so then, bless her heart, she was the first one to say, "I'll give you a kidney."
I'll give you a kidney. And you was like, you drank too many Coca-Cola.
But she, my sister, she wasn't a prime candidate to be able to give me a kidney. My mother was not because she had a heart issue.
Okay.
My dad has diabetes.
Okay.
So, and as I mentioned earlier, I had 2 aunts on dialysis. So.
Okay, so that's what I was going to ask you. You said that in the beginning, your sister drank Coca-Cola, put acid and everything about it. You told her to drink water. You didn't drink the Cokes, but you drank water. And I was going to ask you, do you think it was something that was hereditary?
No, I really don't think it was hereditary. I found out that I had what Barney Mac passed with. It's called sarcoid. And the first time sarcoid attacked me, it attacked my lungs. I just so happened to catch it in time where it didn't do damage. It just, you knew it was there. And it's airborne. And so I was on steroids for like a year. But at some point, I think I came off those steroids, sarcoid came back, and my doctor, she says, well, it looks like sarcoid has attacked your kidney. And I'm always positive and upbeat. And I just figure, okay, oh well, I says, that's fine, you can live with 1 kidney.
Okay.
She says, you got both of yours.
Yeah, both of yours.
It's like, for real?
Oh, wow.
So that was disappointing to know that I don't do a lot of sweets, even though I have diabetes. So a lot of people associate it with sweets. That's just an incorrect fact. And I know I drink a lot of sodas. It's just stuff happens.
Okay. Now, in the process of coming home, telling your immediate family, other than your mother and your sister, what was their emotional frame, mind, and attitude behind what you had to say?
Oh, ho, ho. Everybody was like, oh my God, we have to find you a kidney. And my mother was like, oh, it's okay, because if everything fails, we got dialysis. And so they would definitely be telling people about my situation and that I needed a kidney, and we posted it on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we were putting it out there and on my job, and a lot of people, while they have good intentions, it's a lot of stuff to do to even be considered. And a lot of people, you have to really have the time management, the time to take our work for, the heart, the passion, and everything else that goes along with becoming an eligible donor.
Okay, because they have to be screened, they have to go through basically pretty much the same thing you have to go through?
Every test I have to go through, they have to go through, and more. And they have to take a lot of time off work making it happen as well. Okay.
Now, what about any immediate friends? They're like, well, Wanda, I love you, but Wanda, I can't give you no kidneys.
I have a best friend of 30 years. Her name is Saint. That's the first thing she said, I'll give you a kidney. But she wasn't an eligible donor.
Okay.
And when I say eligible donor, these are people that the least little bit of thing. It could be your weight, it could be the fact that you had eye problems, whatever your little ailment can be that we think that we can overlook as humans, the doctor said no.
Okay, and one thing that we have to realize in the process is that this is major because there are 2 lives at stake. The one that's receiving the donor transplant and the one that's donating the organ. So it's vital that you preserve both life and nobody is lost in the process because you never know what can happen.
Exactly.
So basically in the process of somebody saying, okay, I'll give you a kidney, it simply means that, you know, they are actually taking a chance on their own life.
You really are. You're rolling the dice. You really are. And though I think that had I known about organ donors and I would be able to donate, I would want to donate. But you taking, anytime you go up under the knife, you are really taking a risk of putting your own self in danger. So you have to think about that. And sometimes you have these people that are just unconditionally love you, and it doesn't matter. I'll take that risk. And I found a lot of those people in our process of getting our donor matches going. I found mother-in-laws giving to daughters, and
Okay.
they're out there.
Okay. And that's what I was fixing to say. It's a major thing. And, you know, I hear people always say minor surgery. But I'm a firm believer there's no such thing as minor surgery, because if they put you out of your eyes closed, that's major. Because just the fact that you go out doesn't mean that you go come back.
Exactly.
So everything is serious when you come to that point. So at the point you told your family members about it, did they have to reason among themselves, or your children, or your husband? How did they come to the fact to say, well, I'll be the one to do it?
Well, we knew that some of my really close family members had issues that didn't meet the guidelines to become donors.
Okay.
But I had one soldier who figured, I want to find out what the issues are. I want to see if I have any issues so I can be a donor.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't know, I never thought about that, because us as parents, we only want the best for our children, and we'll jump in harm's way before we allow them to put themselves in harm's way.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was the first thought when I thought about my children. I was like, I really don't want nothing to happen to my children. I don't want anything to happen to myself either, but I could deal with it a lot better than myself versus my children.
Okay, so you had 3 children, so 2 girls?
2 girls and a son.
And a
One
son.
son.
Okay, all right. Well, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go to commercial break, and when we come back, we are going to hear which one of her children actually donated their mother a kidney. So this is a Mother's Day show, and this is a Mother's Miracle. We'll be right back right after this.